Let's have a look at this question. The largest value of a for which modulus of x plus a plus modulus of x minus 1 is equals to 2 has infinite solutions for x. Now understand this thing that for infinite solutions, you need to have infinite values of x which will satisfy this equation, right? Now, before we even solve this question, we need to understand the typical nature of a function like x minus 2 plus, let's say, x minus of 5. If you try and draw the graph of this particular function, you will realize it will bend at x equals to 2 and at x equals to 5. Now, if you go further and try to draw this graph, you will realize that the rough shape of this graph would be looking like this. It would be looking like this. Now, if I'm looking at the graph of this particular function and the graph looks like this is your typical y-axis and x-axis, you would realize that this is the region in which this function equals to this value will have infinite solutions, right? Other than this, if let's say suppose this function becomes equals to this value over here, right? So then what happens? This will have two solutions. It will not have infinite solution. Only infinite possible values are between these two values. And what was this value? This was x equals to 2 and this was x equals to 5. Now, if we understand the generic shape of this graph, then we would understand that this graph of modulus of x plus a plus modulus of x minus 1 equals to 2 will also take a very similar shape to what we have discussed over here. Now, the only possibility is that this is changing at x equals to 1, bending at x equals to 1 also, and at x equals to minus a also. We need to understand whether the value of a is greater than 1 or is it less than 1. There will be these two cases. Now, we are very certain that x lying between minus a to 1 or 1 to minus a, whichever way it is, your answer will be between that particular range that the function will take the infinite values, and that value should turn out to be equals to 2. So we first presume that a is greater than 1. If a is greater than 1 and you are trying to look at the values of x between 1 and a, then what will be the function value between 1 and a? If you look at the function value between 1 and a, it is greater than 1. That means the value inside the modulus of x minus 1 will be positive, but it is less than a, so this value will be negative. So if you drop the modulus, you'll get minus x minus a, and you will get plus x minus 1. This value should be equals to 2. So x and x will get cancelled out. You'll have minus a is equals to 3, or a will be equals to minus 3. That will be one set of values. Second condition, when a is less than 1, a is less than 1. So now what will happen when x will lie between a and 1? In this particular case, x is greater than a, so x plus a will be positive. X plus a will be positive, but x is less than 1, so x minus 1 will be negative. So you will have minus x plus of 1 should be equals to 2. So plus x and minus x will get cancelled out. A will be equals to 1. So there are two values of a for which this function will have, this equation will have infinite solution. They're asking you the largest real value of a. The largest real value of a happens to be